Hey there, Justice 3 Gaming. Welcome back to another daily dose of gaming with me, Justice, and today's game is Outriders. And I'm going to be hitting the trials again with the Flame Leper. Trying to get to 30, making sure this is a really sound build, but I still am on the lookout for a new helmet. And let's check things out. Let's see here. I could also use a new chest piece. Waste is okay. I'm actually okay, like really good with that because I should be on the move with this build anyways. Now for hands and feet, if I could find something similar that I could take advantage of, you know, some more anomaly power, this might actually pan out for me really, really well. Now, I'm just gonna review real quick where everything is. Make sure, because I do bounce between classes, I don't want to make any huge mistakes, but sometimes you learn a few things playing the other builds, and you can actually come up with a better way of doing things. And weirdly enough, you know, going for Tech Shaman has actually helped this particular build out a lot more than I expected. Mainly because I got it, you know, in my head that status power really is the thing for the Flame Leper if I'm using Blight Fire and whatnot. And so this particular path is actually really good. If I did want to make an improvement, do I really need these? I mean, activating gadget increases your anomaly power weapon damage by 40%. I mean, that's both. That's pretty amazing to begin with. So I think I'm actually pretty good. That's healing. Turret health, I could care less. That's all freezing stuff. I don't need any cooldowns. I guess the exception would be going this way. More anomaly power, but it requires using ordnance, so it's very limiting. I don't need any of that. More ordnance. See, these ones would be great to have, but they're not necessary. So reaching, you know, deeper into this section wouldn't be that great. I mean, activating a gadget, and that actually happens quite a bit. You know, I'll throw my turret out there a whole bunch of times. And that is a gadget, I believe. It's a turret, not a gadget. They consider this a gadget? Decay turret. Ooh, I may have to rethink certain things here. Because that's not a gadget. Oh wait, I do use fixing wave though. Say that heals. That's actually, it comes up pretty quickly. So I do use that a lot. Now, what is the advantage that I'm taking in? Okay. Strength of skills increased by 8%. That's something I can't change, but it's pretty good. Let's see here. Light fire, focus discharge. Okay, those are good. That's good also. So you get infinite ammo for the first 4 seconds, which is pretty cool. I wish I could increase that time. That's the main reason I'm using that fixing wave there. Now I am cutting... It's weird. I am cutting cooldowns somehow. See, that one's really good. Firepower's not that great, so I like this more. Kind of keeps me safe up close. How something is cutting my cooldowns, I'm noticing when I'm playing. I'm not sure how that's happening. What up, Wilfredo? Yeah, it's a really good build so far. I really, really like it. Something is going on though when I'm in there, I'm noticing cooldowns getting cut, and I don't know where it's coming from. I think it's got to be my class skills. One of these is doing it. Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. Weapon skill leech. Increase, Yeah, current value is 44%. It's good. Healing all players. There it is. Reduce the remaining cooldown of one of your skills by 1 second for every status removed by you or applied. That's right. Okay. How did I forget that? Alright, let's find this helmet and chest. It's amazing what you'll forget when you're switching classes. Although, I gotta say, this is probably the most unique way I've played Outriders out of all the different classes. Ooh, boy. Oh man, I must have somehow abandoned this trial because the center place isn't open. That sucks. I really wanted to do that one. Yeah, but sometimes, you know, real life gets in the way and you just gotta go. I'm real interested in seeing how far I can push the flame lever. I really like Blightfire. It's fun. I can't imagine at higher apocalypse tiers how much damage this is really gonna get. It's kind of crazy. And it's safe damage too, like I don't put myself in peril all that much. Damn, killed them too fast. No phone. Why are you ringing right now? Alright, I got you. Yeah. Make sure it's not missed for the kids' school. don't know, man. My Pyro's pretty good. I haven't played that one. Get some water. Gotta hydrate. Get it, Brew Guardian.
This city's army must have been unstoppable.
Head or chest? Head or
Tuma
chest?
never spoke of any enemies worse than themselves.
That's what we need right now. Head or chest? There's a loot box without paying $100 for it. Down for boots. Is that what this section is? Like primarily boots? I know they kind of localize some of the parts. Wait, I am using the full set on this build. I usually go the epic way, but this is actually one of the few builds I've used the full set on, so I might want to look at that. I don't know if you can do better than that. I like that. That's like an explosive thing every single time I use fixing wave. Duration on a turret? No thanks. Although anomaly power based on my resistance could be nice. But, no. No. Get out of my face. Stuff that's not apocalypse. Effectiveness of toxic is increased by 25%. Bonus equal to 100%. Your resistance piercing. I tried using something like that goes into that, and I don't understand it quite right. The effectiveness, like the ability to land, or a higher damage per tick. In either case, I still think that Untamed Power is good. It keeps me safe when I'm using my skills. When stuff gets too close, I kind of synergize it with the kinetic stomp that's on my gun. Damage, yeah, I kind of thought so. But I like my hazardous modification, so I don't think that'll change anytime soon. Bad medicine, yeah, I'm gonna keep that. I could say goodbye to that. Hands. Why do I have hands here? Just sitting here. Oh, that's why. I got an anomaly power boost for the elites. No, anomaly power isn't really, like, super helpful at this point, because I'm not using, like, anomaly enhancement or anything. It's always, you know, the grind is always like that, though, you know? Like, sometimes you switch up your gear and you're getting, like, everything that you don't want, and that's kind of like why you switch gears or something. I'm pretty sure there's some kind of, there's a rotating probability circuit that they're running. Like, every day is something different. Close range wouldn't help me too much. I could say goodbye to that. I don't even use the cryo turret, and this is just trash. Alright, am I looking for a new waste? I can look for alternatives, but I don't think I pulled any on that one. Oh. And nope. Let's get rid of the other stuff. And be gone! I think it makes a difference which way you go. I mean, other than short path, long path. I think it's just two different kinds of skirmishes. Actually, this one has a little bit of both. This one's all soldiers. I'll go to the Mausoleum. I usually go to the Mausoleum. It's more stuff there to kill. Well, actually, no, that's not... That might not necessarily be true, because that last wave... Oh, which way do you go? Paladin TTP! Where do you usually go? You hit Mausoleum, or what's this other one called? I always forget the names. Temple of the Anomaly. Which way do you usually go? I go the same way every time. I like going... I consider the Mausoleum way the long way, because you go in there, you're fighting... I'm just going to break them down into the general terms. Creatures and soldiers. Whereas if you go here, it's just soldiers. You know? But is there more elites? Hard to say. I think I'm gonna go for the Mausoleum on this one. Like I was saying before, man, Flame Leper is probably the most unique way I've played Outriders yet. I see you taking damage over there. Oh, you probably died by the time I get here. Yeah, he just like melted away. I see you. Oh, you rushed. I knew you were gonna rush too. Why are you running? Oh, you're planning on getting stuck up there? Is that what's going on? Because I know I have to come back here for you guys every time. Why do you do that? Waste my time? Is that what that is? Oh, you do the triple turret thing. Yeah, I did that. I feel like I create a messy battlefield. I want a tidy battlefield. And then a bit, and then I'm back to Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Did you run all the way down the steps? He had like a surprise visit always. Wait, I hear one. I heard you. Can't sneak up on me while the numbers are popping up on your head.
The power Father unleashed from his passage.
I like this one
built this
because those guys on the other
all
side
it out.
continually take damage
All
because
for what?
all those elites over there will always have more HP than the guys in our back. Trying to get me from afar. Reload. Get killed. Yeah. Just die. thinking about, like I play on PC. I saw Spider-Man in the store.
Atuma said
The
the father built a
remastered thing with
palace
ray
over his
tracing and all that
passage.
good stuff.
Find
I'm
his
gonna
throne
do it.
room. I
You
can
guys
probably
want to see
find
that?
the
I'm
entrance.
done. You know what? I'm gonna do it anyways. It looks like so much fun. I've been wanting to play a game since I saw it come out on PlayStation. I don't have a PlayStation, so doesn't look like I'm gonna get one anytime soon either.
These were gardens. Maybe. Would have been nice to see this whole thing. Doubt anyone here is interested in tending to flowers anymore.
Oh, right on the ledge. What are you? You can't get a better throw than that. Oh, okay. I'll go behind. I got brothers. You guys get as close as you want. Kinetic stop is gonna kill you. Hello. Oh, they're there. Woo, hello. My face is I'm just gonna let you down. That's what's gonna happen. Pray and pray. Thank you very much. I need to get to my birds. I think I think I'll huddle. I do this huddle thing here in the right corner. I just let them group up. Kind of a dangerous thing to do when the creatures get here. But I get 2 lines of sight first. tell you, that's easier than most of the builds that I use. There's almost no worry there. I bet you that skill is working overtime. Well, it doesn't hurt that I got like 100 grand here.
Why didn't the daughter's people
usually
ever
I
return
don't bust
here
anything more than
after they
80,000
calmed the
at
anomaly?
most. That's usually when I don't use those last two legendary pieces. I like picking up the anomaly power when it's necessary, but it feels like the flame leper doesn't even need that anomaly power. Mostly that status. If I can figure out how to kick that up more, that would be awesome. Nope, this is the globes. Doesn't look like I got anything out of that. Oops, my bad. See if we got any hands that are worthy of keeping. Nope. Nope. And maybe. That would have been nice if I don't even know how to use ordnance that well. I haven't even touched that stuff. It looks fun though. Lots of explodey stuff. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Like before before I found like this path to give it a shot, I mean, that 40% boost like at the end of the middle section for the shaman, that's huge, man. And I was like, F it, right? And then went for it, and it, you know, once I got it into my head that I need to go more for status power, flame leper, my damage for my flame leper just went through the roof.
I never heard about this city in the stories of the
And
past.
not to mention how
Is it lost
fast
to
I can
history?
get fixing wave going. That's
Or were they
66%
terrifying?
of your HP. Like, that's huge. I mean, this is like the kind of build that you take in with your friends. Like, it's crazy good for keeping everybody alive. And doing tons of damage. You know, without doing it directly, you know, with, you know, crit chance or crit damage. I would like to use that anomaly lightning because it's really cool.
Hell are you?
What I got going so far is really fun.
Yeah, right back.
Oh, yes. Okay, now I know a little bit better of a distance for the turret. Man, his resistance is so high, he's kicking the status faster, so I keep getting that cooldown. How crazy is that? It's like infinite ammo on bosses. Well, almost. Oh, I already had it close enough. Okay. But mostly, I really like the look of Flight Fire. I just really like it. It's really cool to look at. Alright, looks like all garbage. But we'll check the hands and feet just in case. And we, by some divine miracle, we get something that works really well. No, I'm having a hard time finding, you know, apocalypse heads and chests right now. But I think, you know,
This has
each
gotta
one of
be the
these
palace.
areas,
Now
it's,
to find the throne room.
you know, the probability is high for specific pieces. I just keep forgetting what that is. I think I will triple tap the boss, though. I don't usually do that because I like looking at the damage numbers at the end. But this is a solo run, so it doesn't really matter. Hello, Ascension level. Where am I headed? Damage? Wait a minute. Why don't I do elite damage? It would make things a bit faster, wouldn't it? Close-up damage or weapon damage? Can I just do this one? Can I just do this one? Oops. Oops. Oops! Oh, I didn't know I could actually do that. Get all that stuff in there. Wait, do I really need skill each? Do I have skill each? Is that on my gun? Nope. I definitely need it. Yeah, be far, be far. I do want more weapon damage. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna work on weapon damage, and then I'll go like elite, long range. Yeah, I'll do long range. This gun's got close range on it though, so I may just do that just to boost the damage for that. Although having long range would be nice.
This city feels
it
like
probably
I'm
would
stuck
kick
in
up
a
my
bad
damage
dream.
quite a bit.
Need to keep. You died before I even had a chance to look at you. Because your end node in the tree increases weapon damage as well as anomaly. Yeah, you're right. Pure weapon damage, right? Yep, there it is. Okay, yeah. That's perfect. You know, I'd like to see, like, skeleton beings throwing shit out of the closet. Either weapon range or elite. Those two are good. Yeah, I'll go elite next because I'd like to take out the bosses a little bit faster. And it'll be the greatest thing I would love to see as a boss fight. Now this is probably more like a Borderlands Maybe a
kind
good
of
thing
thing.
this empire collapsed.
I mean, it would work really well and it would be fun. Where
They've
like you're
destroyed
fighting
us?
this giant who's got like weaponized testicles, and he destroys you by teabagging you. I mean, how funny and amazing would that be?
This place is beautiful. It clearly wasn't just war they were interested in. I wonder if anything from their culture survived in the packs.
And like the only way to get the balls to drop would be to shoot at the crit spot to get the paint. Like at what point do your tears of laughter get in the way of your gameplay?
Oh my god, you guys are doing that hiding stuck crap. Oh yeah, that's right. Gotta get the turret out. I can just imagine though, like in a 3D version, where you're fighting like a giant that's running across the desert or something, and you're in one of your like desert buggies, and you continually gotta try to shoot its paint between its legs, you know, and you're just Tokyo drifting around the blood spots and angles. Attention. Be laughing on the inside here. The teabagging boss. One of the good reasons they have for that damage right there.
Anyone who didn't follow the daughter out of the city died here. But what killed them and left the city standing? Another ice age? Toxic air, like in the forest?
Yeah, exactly. I agree completely. That regain is insane. Grim Inventors, garbage. Where's the Flame Leper at? You know, I may have to like switch armor sets just to be able to just get stuff I don't want that I actually do want. And trick the game.
Every empire falls. But what was in that passage that the father was so obsessed with that he was willing to let it fall?
No, actually, for Flame Leper, I actually had to. I had to like.
Looks
go
like the
into
father's throne
expeditions.
room. Must have been pretty intense.
I may have to play. I know I'll probably play. I'll play a few 30 spots with Marvel. Probably. I should have just done the combo. Like, oh, I see red dot. Head towards the red dot. Let's go! I'm hoping for some really good third mod slots. I mean, any that's remotely useful would be amazing for the head, because I'm only rocking a regular legendary. No, I missed the fixing there. Oh, well, it happened. Let's stay up there, that's fine. I mean, Epic is not bad. If I can find two pieces
Is
that
that
emulate what I have
supposed
already,
to be
then I
a
might actually do that. More status power would probably be great if
all the
I
stories
never
she
even
told
paid
me? They
attention
were about
to
her.
see if I could find
She was
stuff
here
like
for
that.
all of it.
Wait, status power
Years
is
ago.
already on those pieces,
My God.
so I don't really have.
She's
No,
ancient.
actually, the feet. I could find status power on the feet. As long as I find
Some
status
kind of
and
private
cooldown,
chambers.
I think I'm good.
This is in English. Who the hell else has been here? Not Monroy. His people never got out of the desert. And these carvings are...
Yeah, dude. I could find epic feat with status power and cooldown. It almost doesn't even matter what that third one is.
Here we go. This must be Father's secret passage. No one else has been past here in 1,000 years.
out there? Yeah, hey. Sooner or later, those spawn, we're gonna get them. Yeah.
Father must have sealed the passage with this obelisk somehow. Must be a way to break the seal.
So gone. Boots, weapons. It's a lot of garbage, though. Plague sewer. I think I do pretty good with plague. I don't think I like that third slot though. I'll wait for something better. I will do builds for the other sets. Not right now. Hands, what you got me? Skills like these, yeah, but cold snap. Nope. I'm getting the feeling like they want you to use Flame Leper's entire set.
Father must have written all this. Atuma said he was consumed by his visions. The past and future. Everything. My God. The size of this well. This must be the source of all of Father's madness. Maybe of everything that's driven this whole world mad. If Father was writing in English centuries ago, galaxies away from Earth, what else did he know? What the hell did he find down here?
Sucks. The higher you go, the more status penalty you get. Really? Get a penalty for getting a higher level? Might be to like try to offset possible weapon damage, maybe.
For years. I wonder where Jenna and the others are now. I wonder if I'll ever see them again.
Flakes. That's too bad. Alright. Still no luck. Too bad I couldn't trade over my Sunfall from my Trickster. Got that Noxious Spawns on there and Firestorm, which would be really nice. But you know, my Trickster's at 31, so it's beyond my level right now for Flame Leper.
Father built all this? Would have
Would I
taken
want that,
decades
though?
with modern machinery.
I think so.
He did all this alone.
I mean, I think, you know, the increased capacity and although for the 4 seconds that I have infinite ammo,
Holy
I'm
shit,
thinking, wait,
look at all these creatures.
get a ton of extra
But
bullets in
they're
there.
not moving. Huh. Almost... Was the father building a goddamn army in some kind of stasis? For what?
Probably just fight all the big stuff. Do their job. You cannot hide. No, it's just spawn.
still not moving. If they were guarding something, they'd be waking up by now. Maybe I'm not the threat they were meant for. Not that I'm complaining. I think I'll keep quiet all the same.
Oh, I hear you complaining. Oh, and I made it without dying, so I'm gonna triple tap the boss.
This place. It must have been drawing them all here. Answering some call to join Father's army. How many of Enoch's creatures are being lured by this place? Called by Father? Shit. What if this is where all the big guys were?
Time to die. Even if you have to wait here 1,000 years. All this time you waited to fight me.
Come on. Of course not. Ordnance. Fixing wave doesn't really help ordnance builds, does it? Triples, doubles the number of mines that can be thrown before triggering a kill. That's pretty cool. Replenishes the current weapon magazine for you and your allies. That's actually pretty useful, even for ordnance, probably. Hmm. Ooh, got bladed rounds, but that goes towards firepower, and it's got a fucking fire thing. I wonder if... Oh. It's just a more powerful version. I was hoping that, like, fire would... You can use that other really big fire mod for damage. That would be wishing for too much. Alright, let's run this dude again.
This place. It must have been drawing them all here. Answering some call to join Father's army. How many of Enoch's creatures are being lured by this place? Called by Father? Shit. What if this is where all the big guys were on?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, whatever. Time to die. Even if you had to wait here 1,000 years. All this time you waited to fight for this place. It's worth it.
Come on, give it to him. Relativity theorem on a mythos. With Omen? Oh, hell yeah. And a chess piece? Tell me that. Oh! DBNO! DBNO! Ooh! Oh my god. Why? It's not even better armor. I suppose, I mean, it's better than the melee, I think. But not really. Oh, there's a blight thing, but it's firepower. No, thank you. Although, maybe doing firepower on the last two. See, that's got firepower and it's got status. But I'd take a hit on the cooldown. I don't want to do that. If I could find something like this. 40% of ammo to your magazine? No, no. If I could find something like this with cooldown reduction, that'd be worth it. Ooh, I want to take a look at that mythos when we get back. And another one.
This place. It must have been drawing them all here. Answering some call to join Father's army. How many of Enoch's creatures are being lured by this place? Called by Father? Shit. What if this is where all the big guys were on the...
Time to die. Even if you had to wait here 1,000 years. All this time you waited to fight. It's worth it.
Boost Flame Leper. Ooh. I don't know. Increases not only power by 50%, resistance piercing. I mean, that does make sense, doesn't it? It's a lot more armor. I mean, it's a permanent increase to alignment. I think that's the better piece. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. It's got a little hair that keeps getting pulled.
This place. It must have been drawing them all here. Answering some call to join Father's army. How many of Enoch's creatures are being lured by this place? Called by Father? Shit. What if this is where all the big guys were on the...
Yeah, whatever. Time to die. Even if you had to wait here 1,000 years.
talking about this morning. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. This is insanely good. Quick reload to be able to get that first bullet going. This was the best possible pull I could have gotten. Although, I'm still obviously looking for that head, but this was a good run. Ooh, I can't believe I got that Sunfall with Noxious Spawn already on it. Oh man, that is so good. That is so good. Life Leech and Skill Leech with Firestorm and Noxious Spawns. Ugh. Ugh. That's amazing. I literally was just, like, saying that I wish I could get this. Now, let's be careful about our last choice, though. Okay, so what I'm losing is my kinetic stomp. That's fine. I could up regular damage. I don't think I'll do that. That would be nice. I could shoot through multiple things. Although having successful shots inflict toxic, mark target for 5 seconds, killing a marked enemy causes it to explode, dealing 624,000 damage in a 6-meter radius, marks the enemy caught in the explosion. I think that's the winner right there. I'm gonna be honest with you. More toxic, better. Although skill cooldown would be really cool, but that relies on crits. I don't want to have to rely on crits, but it'd be fine. Shots would inflict toxic, but I mean, like, that right there right away is awesome to begin with. I wouldn't need twisted rounds right away. And I get the full effect. I think this is my final gun for Flame Leper. Holy crap. Let's get those boots in working order, huh? New boots. I am unsure whether or not this is going to be better, but... Wait, why did my Untamed Power just drop, like, 50,000? Just because of the gun? Status power at 41.9%. Ooh, wait, hold on a second. No, I got status power there as well, so we're good. Alright. I don't know. That's weird. Why would that change? Unless I was checking this during the middle of a fight, which it probably did. I mean, right away, my anomaly power just goes right up. Why is my weapon firepower going? I don't think I have anything that does that, is there? I don't know. But let's boost its attributes. Get that health back. Oof, man, that is a great piece to have. I gotta put that lighted turret back to the way it was.
Fires toxic infused projectiles that deal $50,000 damage or more, and a bigger attack range. I mean, now that I got toxic shots, do I really need this? The splash effect of the rounds. This could be better. I don't like toxic splash effect. I mean, that would be pretty big. Is there anything that just does status power? Well, I can't add another. Those are already taken. Alright. So I could do this splash effect, would be really, really good. An additional magazine, not necessary. I could reduce the cooldown by 50%. Crit damage, killing shots. I think splash effect would be really good. Wouldn't help me against bosses though. I don't really need that. Fixing wave. What else can I do about fixing wave? I could replenish my magazine. That is useful. That I'm going for. Although with that increased fire rate, since I'm now using the Sunfall, increased fire rate means that, you know, my magazine will get drained that much faster. Captain Hunter has been pretty good on just about everything. I mean, I already take him down pretty fast. Do I really need to do that? I think so. Replenishing the magazine. Or so I could say infinite ammo. Seems to me like maybe 2 magazines might be the better idea. I think that might do it. I think that might be a better idea. Alright, so just need to replace that chest and that. Okay, what is this trash even doing here? What is this one? Techmonger? What? Techmonger's mask? It uses all those turrets and stuff. Oh. Alright, I am gonna run one expedition because I need to see how well this is gonna work. Just before we call it a day.
There's a matter.
It's so nasty. This is insane. Wait, the burn damage is also another stat. Oh, this is crazy. This is nuts. It's absolutely nuts. This is unbelievable. Right now, it's very, very fast.
This must be
Holy
the
crap.
Colosseum.
This is insane. As long as I pace myself, it's a bullet.
Who the hell are you? The Pharaohs found us hard. And now they think I'm falling for... What a bunch of clowns. These creatures. That feral maniac captured them for sport.
This is ridiculous. This is cuckoo, bonkers, ridiculous, godlike.
That maniac isn't too happy
It's
about
insane.
it. Here we go.
Almost virtually no cool. Pretty sure I don't even have to shoot that guy. The toxic alone will kill him. It's insanity.
Not a bad shot. Maybe he'll finally shut up now. The pot is ours.
Outrider detected. Access granted.
This is the most ridiculous pull I've ever gotten. And slotting in. Jesus. I mean, look at that. This thing is unreal for the Flame Leper right now. Oh my god. It's like one of those moments where you hope to pull the perfect piece, and this was it. I mean, what's going on with my build right now, for cooldowns especially, is that, you know, every time, you know, a debuff is applied, or a status effect, I should say, is applied or removed, I receive cooldown. Firestorm burns. Stigmatize. Every single shot inflicts toxic. Then there's noxious spawns, which is 3 projectiles that will go out there, seek out the highest HP, and hit them with it. And that happens every 3 seconds. It will go wherever. Okay? And still, you will get those cooldowns. And that doesn't even include your shots. And with this RPM on the Sunfall, it's ridiculous. Status power. I got skill life leech and weapon life leech. I'm pretty sure I'm never going to die. Especially as this flame leper. Oh my god, this one weapon just I thought this flame leper was already really amazing, right? And in one weapon destroys all my expectations of what I thought was possible with this build. So much cooldown happening here, and it keeps the blighted rounds there forever. In essence, as long as I don't do any like huge like error shots or something, I think through that entire expedition, I probably only had to redo my blighted rounds like the one time, and I think I just was messing around and I kept missing. And even then, when that happens, again, we're dealing with Firestorm and Stigmatize, applying status effects, getting that cooldown right back. Whew. And I haven't even, this is not even a masterpiece build. And if you guys have been watching, my stream, that means the Apocalypse gear has a 3rd slot that is useful in every single gear piece. I don't think I've faced one instance where I didn't want to replace hands and feet with something epic, because I'd be able to boost my firepower or my anomaly power better by doing those 2 things and looking for pieces that support the skills that I have in the kit. Flame Leper, it's like your one-stop shop. Super hard to get some of these pieces apparently, but it is what it is. Now, once I get an Apocalypse piece with a head that has a 3rd slot that's even remotely useful, this build gets even better. So head and chest are the 2 pieces that I have left that I need to look for, that just absolutely need to be replaced. Just because of the 3rd slot. I mean, Brawl is really cool to have, but I don't hardly ever really use melee, ever. So having anything there that could, even boosting sustain at this point could be more useful. But I would want to go for something that's going to increase my overall damage, which would be really, really nice. Let's see if there's any other squeezing. I keep looking at my tree, and I don't think I can do any better. I mean, I could push this way into resistance piercing, but 15% is not enough to make that worth it. Anything that has toxic has vulnerable. I think that's one of the most important nodes that I have. Vulnerability afflicted is 40% more effective. That's so bonkers by itself. And then, include this, where enemies at 30% health receive 20% more damage. It's even more damage, before I even get there. This is ridiculous how well this is working. There's nothing I can do to make this better. There's absolutely nothing. If I change any of this little hybrid version of what I got going here, it just won't work. I mean, it probably would work, just not as well. This is so cuckoos for Cocoa Puffs. I mean, that anomaly power and weapon damage is always there.
every single time I use Fixing Wave, and it replenishes my ammo mag. And if I got blighted rounds, I got blighted rounds. Infinite blighted rounds. I mean, that thing right there where all your health... You know what I can do now that I know that's there? I really can get, like, right in the face of those Arbiters and just fire away. I mean, I don't need to be close anymore, technically. Because before I was using that kinetic stomp or seismic wave. I can't remember what it's called. But it's one of the mods for weapons that causes that wave of kinetic energy. And I lose that, that's it. So I don't have to get like all the way up there anymore. This alone, however, once I hit an Arbiter, it's just blighted rounds will never shut off. I can't be killed because it'll just blighted rounds, between blighted rounds and stigmatize and, you know, the firestorm that's there, it's continually healing me every single bullet and dot that drops. And that doesn't even include the cooldown that those statuses are doing to the Fixing Wave, which every single time I hit a Fixing Wave, replenishes my ammo, gives me 4 seconds of infinite ammo. Boom. It's just a thing. You know what? Get this. I need to see it happen. I'm going to take the shortest path to the first Arbiter. Wait, I already made it through, right? So that means I can actually hit this guy, hit an Arbiter directly. I gotta see this. This is crazy. That one expedition, it was nuts.
Atuma thought these pharaohs were following some
absolutely
primal
nuts.
instinct. But to where? Is Father's power drawing them? Is it drawing me?
warrior. Been trapped down here all this time, big guy.
I'm just holding down
I don't
the
know.
trigger.
Yeah. No use, man.
Infinite blighted rounds.
Hell used to go on here. Some quiet and underground spot for the father of
This
clans.
is the craziest thing I've ever
Madness
built.
he had in mind.
Oh my god. Well, that is all the time I have today. This was pretty amazing. Sometimes in the game you get one item and mod that works so well with what you got going so far. You can't believe what happened, and that's what's happened here today. It's pretty crazy. I mean, I'll show you the weapon here real quick. A Sunfall, and you guys, probably already veterans of the game, know how awesome this weapon is for survivability because of the skill leech and weapon life leech already. But status power also that goes with the Flame Leper, whose ultimate damage is based on status power, happens here, and I got one that had noxious spawns in the 3rd slot. And so I didn't mess around. I immediately switched out that 2nd slot so that it's got stigmatized, so every single shot is going to perform toxic. And what that means with a high RPM weapon like this, immediately means blight fire, firestorm, noxious spawns hitting the highest HP character out on the field 3 times, mind you. Okay, so even more blight fire going on right there. Status power just increasing that damage to crazy levels, and because of skill leech, I'm healing all that damage the entire time. And not only that, but because of the Pax tree coming all the way down here, specifically hastened influence, reduce remaining cooldown of one of your skills by 1 second for every status removed by you or applied to an enemy by any player. Now, because I sort of weaponize other players that I'm actually with, it'll spread even more toxic out there, so I never have to worry about my cooldowns ever getting to the point where I don't have infinite blight rounds the entire time, even if by some chance I find a way to not land a bullet and for some reason blighted rounds runs out, stigmatize is there to pick up the slack and immediately cool down blighted rounds. And because of the cooldown, fixing wave is replenishing my ammo. I put it on this new set of feet that I got right here instead of what I had there before. So every single time I'm using this, I'm not just healing myself. I'm over healing a little bit, creating toxic with other players. But I replenish my ammo for blighted rounds. Alright, and how does that work with this? I get a weapon damage bonus also, and 4 seconds of infinite ammo at that point. I'm contemplating even taking, actually, I'm probably going to take off Arms and Anomaly. I don't even need really, crit shots for anything, really. It's cool to get like another 200,000 probably for Anomaly power, but I don't think it's benefiting me at all. It's actually, now that I think about it, probably my bullets a little bit, but I think I could find something better than that to help me out and make this build even better. Let's just talk it through, because like if you guys want to clip this and then what you could copy and paste this so you can get the same results that I got here. But I'm telling you right now that blighted the Sunfall that I got with the noxious spawns, that's just like one of those things, man. You just gotta hope you find it, and it drops, never let it go. So there you go. Here I'll show you the packs. I went down to the bottom right here, which is got me that haste and influence, which is the huge money maker here for getting infinite rounds and infinite like 0 cooldown right there. But everything else, you're talking about boosting anomaly power a little bit more also. And then every 5% of your missing health increases your weapon leech and skill leech by 5%. It's crazy. Healing more the more damage you take. That's completely nutso. And so far, here's what I'm working for in my ascension. The entire anomaly cage is filled up. My plans are to finish weapon damage here, and then start working towards my elite damage bonus here, because that would just make it a little bit better, and that way I don't have to sacrifice any of the slots in my gear to make this work even more for me. Alright, back again so I can show you the sunfall. I'm going to leave you on this one. So I hope you guys had a great time. Don't forget, if you did have fun, consider following me right here on twitch.tv/Justice3Gaming. If you're a bigger fan of YouTube, head on over there. Like this stream and or video, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so already, because it's awesome talking to you guys. And turn that notifications bell so you know when I'm streaming or doing videos for games like Outriders. I am planning on doing that Spider-Man remastered. Been looking forward to playing that game for years, just like I have for God of War. Still haven't gotten around to that one yet, but I will, I promise you. So don't forget to either follow on Twitch or right here on YouTube, just so you can catch all of that great action and my experience moving through that game. So until the next session, I wish you all passion, love, and gaming. And never forget, rule number 1 of gaming is you go where the fun is, and man, did I do that today. So until then, I'll see you later.